Hello, this is David Heim. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to modify and refine a model's design in SketchUp. I've made a model of this simple little table to show how easily you can modify a model, change the proportions, refine them, even turn this model into something completely different when you're working with SketchUp. One of the main reasons it's so easy is that all the parts here are components, virtual boards. So I can modify things very quickly and easily. I'm going to start by making the table 4 inches wider. I'm just going to select those 3 parts and use the Move tool to drag them 4 inches away from the model. And I'll connect these 2 aprons. I have to make them unique because they're now different from the others. And I'll use the Move tool, just select an end and drag those into position. And of course we want to make the top the right size. Now there we've got a rectangular table. I could go on, I could change the height, I could change all the other proportions. Let's see what it looks like if I add a drawer to the front. I'm not going to draw a whole drawer. I'm first going to hide the top so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to make that other apron unique again because I'm going to modify it. I'm just going to push it down and pull it out. And now I'm going to draw in place a drawer front. I don't have to do the whole drawer yet. Give it some thickness and make it a component. And I'm just going to push it in a little bit. And we'll bring the top back into view. Okay, we're getting there. That's a little interesting. Let's see what happens now if we decide to make this not a table, but a little cabinet, a nightstand, let's say. I'm going to begin by changing the shape of the legs. Because all 4 legs are the copies of the same component, I only have to work on one. And I'm just going to select that part where the taper begins, and again use the Move tool and stretch that part down. That's all it takes to change the shape of the legs. I'm just going to copy this part and move it down. And then we'll stretch out the sides. These could be solid panels or frame and panel. We'll decide that later. Work on the back now. Notice I'm not doing a lot of measuring, typing in distances. I'm using SketchUp's inferencing so that I know where to start and stop pulling things to make them a different size. Let's put a door in now. I'm not going to do all the parts of the door. I'm just going to draw something to represent it. There's our basic door shape. We'll make it look sort of like a frame and panel door. Let's come in just a little bit for the Not that little. That's more like it, and we'll just indicate the panel here. Okay. And let's push that in so it lines up with the drawer. There we go. Okay. You can get rid of that guideline. I don't need it. Looks a little bulky, so let's change the depth of this. It also looks like there's too much overhang, so we'll fix the top later. Let's make this 3 inches less deep. So we'll just bring that side piece in 3 inches. Just have to move this into position over here. And move the back parts in place. And now we can open up the top component and change the overhang. Just give it an inch overhang. And finally, let's look at that door again. It's an awfully wide door, so let's try 2 doors. We'll just open up what we made. Again, I'll use the move tool and use that inference. That tells me I'm right at the halfway point. And now I can highlight my door and copy it. Let's make sure we get it into position here. There we go. All right. That's looking pretty good. I think I'll stop there. If I want to go back and make more changes, of course I can. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped.